this is Neil. Hey, how are you? Uh, coffee shop. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, I do have a gumball machine over there. Uh, yeah, I haven't been there in a while. Yes, you're right. I apologize about that. I actually completely forgot about you guys. I apologize, but I will be there as quick as I can. Thank you for calling. Okay, have a good day. Bye bye. Now, where is this card I'm looking for? Now, I gotta find that card I was looking for. Is that it? No, that's not it. Final notice. Receipts. Ah, what is that? Okay, I know what that is. It's not there. Okay. Aha! Carrollton Coffee Shop. I found it. Carrollton Coffee Shop. I had this in a box. It was tucked away in a box. And I threw bills on it, and I threw receipts in the box. And you know what I did? I forgot about it. I forgot about this location. I put a machine in place about 6 months ago. I wrote down the information on this little card, and as I said, when I came home, I probably had it in my shirt pocket. I came home, I plopped this in a box, and I thought, I'm not going to forget about this place. I love coffee. And I ended up forgetting about it. And that may happen. And the thing is, if it happens to you when you're building this business, you can lose an account, and that account may be very, very, very big. It could be a really big account. I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with you what I've learned over the last 10 years. I'm really certain that you're going to benefit from these videos. I believe you really are. I want to say thank you. Y'all. Guys, ladies, I really want to say thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you what I've learned over the last 10 years. I'm certain that you will benefit from the videos that I'm going to produce to teach you guys everything I know about this business. If you do have any questions, I want you to contact me immediately. I want to give you my phone number. It's 214-708-9287, and I want you to contact me immediately so that I can provide you with the most excellent service. So what I want to talk to you today about is getting a little organized. Now, if you have 5 or 6 locations, you may be able to remember them inside your head. I want to tell you one of my reoccurring dreams, or I could say one of my reoccurring nightmares. These are literal dreams I have. Now, when I used to wait tables, I had dreams that there was no iced tea made, and I had 3 tables or 4 tables in the dining room, and I came into the kitchen to get tea for my customers, and I had to make tea because there was no iced tea. And I had to go find the paper filters, which I couldn't find. And then I had to find the tea bags or the tea, the loose tea. And I couldn't find anything, and I'm running around, and I know my customers are sitting in the dining room waiting for their tea, and I'm back in the kitchen, and I for some reason I'm dreaming this dream, and I'm not thinking about, let me go back out there and tell the customer, this is what you should do. Go out, tell the customer, hey, the tea's not made. If you want a minute, or if you give me a minute, I'll go make the iced tea. Or if you like, I can bring you a Coke or some water in the meantime. Now, I don't wait tables anymore, but I still have dreams about the vending business. And one of my reoccurring dreams is that I'm at a mall or I'm at a store, and all of a sudden I look over and I see there's like 10 little gumball machines, little bulk candy vending machines, and they're all empty. which means that people want to spend money on those machines there. And then for some reason I remember, oh yeah, I have 2 machines here. And I go over to my machines and they're completely empty. And the question you have to ask yourself is, if a machine is empty that you own, how many quarters have not gone into your machine? If you ignore your machine for so long that the candy goes down and then it's empty, how many days go by where you could have been making money? So you got to keep up on these things. When I first started the vending business, I used to write all of my locations on a piece of paper like this, or sheets of paper like this. I didn't have that many the first year. I think I had 20 locations the first year, and it was kind of easy. I could kind of keep track of everything in my head, but I thought I want to get organized. I really do. So I started writing all of my routes or my locations down on a paper like this. I would write the address, I'd write the name of the business, the person's name that I contacted or who told me that it would be okay to put the vending machine in place, phone number if I didn't say that. And after a while I thought, this is getting a little bit it's like clutter, and I really don't want clutter. So then the next thing I did was I went out and I bought some index cards. The first one I bought were these really big ones, and you can buy, there's 2 types of business cards. The first one I bought was the big ones, and they're so huge, but you have a lot of space, and you can write the name, the address, the phone number, the contact information on here. You can also, on the back, you can write the date that you went to visit the machine and how much money you pulled from the machine if you want to do that. And now I didn't like these as much as I liked the smaller ones. The reason I liked the smaller ones, you still have a lot of room to write on the back, but these, you can find boxes to carry these or hold these. And so you can store these in these little boxes. I never did find a box for these big ones, but I guess I could probably make one. When you go out looking for locations, if you have someone that tells you, yes, you can put a vending machine in here, once you put the vending machine in place, grab yourself a business card, okay? It'll have the name of the person that you were talking to. It'll have the address, of course. It'll have the phone number. If it is at all possible, try to get the cell phone number of the person that you got the approval from. Now, the reason you want to do that is because if the business ever goes under, you can call them directly and say, hey, Maria, what's going on? I see that your business is closed. I see, when I look in the window, I see my vending machine right there. What's going on? Can I come pick it up? And she may say, yes, I know the landlord, or I've got the key still to the business. We're moving. We're going to, we're moving 500 miles away or something. To be honest, one of the saddest times that I had as a vending machine operator, I had a really good location. This machine was making tons of money, and there were only 2 people in the business. I think 2 or 3 people in the business. They never really had very many walk-in customers, and they would make a lot of, that machine would make a lot of money. And then one day they called me up and they said, hey, we're moving. And I thought, man, I love these guys. They spend a lot of money. I wanted to go with them and move with them. Or the machine, I should say. I wanted to have the machine move with them. And I said to them, hey, well, can I bring my machine when you guys move? And can I put it in the new location? And they said, well, we're going to Houston. Now, I'm in Dallas, so I'm not going to drive 4 hours just to check one machine. Now, what you can do also, you can purchase these little binder, or these loose leaf, I guess they're not loose, they're spiral bound. You get these at school, right? You get these for school, and you can take one sheet and write the name of the business. You can write the phone number, address, contact person, and then again, write the dates that you visit the machine and then write how much money you're collecting from the machine. If you're like, how much money you're putting into the machine, how much candy you're putting into the, you're going to have to probably speculate or guess how much candy you put in, because if you put a third of a bag, you got to kind of guess how much money that costs. If you don't want something that large, we have these little small ones here, pocket size, wire-bound tablets. And of course, if the business ever goes under or they kick you out, just take the page and rip it off, throw it away. But you'll have a record of your, the amount of money that you spend. Now, there's also books such as these. These are nice little booklets. You could probably almost put this in your pocket. When I worked at TGI Fridays, the managers used to carry around books that were a little bit thinner than these, and they would just pop them in their pocket. And every time they had to do something, they would write it down. Okay? And one of the things that I've read about successful people is they write everything down. So you can find a book like this, and it's probably going to last a little bit longer than one of these wire-bound booklets, even though on the cover of this one it says it's guaranteed to last for a year. But kids are so wild. If you gave that to a junior high kid, I wonder how long that'll last. And then of course you've got these leather-bound books, which are even more durable. They're really well made. They're going to take a lot of abuse, so that can stay with you for a long time. I have found one of my favorite ways of keeping track of your locations is take a binder like this, okay? And you can leave this in your house, but you can also take it in the car. But let me show you what I have inside. As I said, when you're checking your machines, grab the business cards off the counter or off the desk. Now, as you can see, this is a plastic pocket. What do you call this? It has little pockets. You can put business cards in here. I don't know if you can see that. There's 10 on a page. And then, of course, if you flip the page, you can put 10 on this side too. Now, one day, if you can get 20 in a day, if you can hit 20 machines in a day, well, you could say this is your route for one day. And then the next day, you hit all of these. As I said, there's 20. And if you go out looking for locations, if you go out servicing machines and you've got 20 locations and you've got one machine in each location, try to put another machine in that location. These pockets, or these leaves, or whatever you call these, you can buy them at Walmart, and they come in a package of 10. I think if you go to like an office supply store, you can get 100, and they're fairly inexpensive. I think these are like $5 a package. If the business ever goes under, you can just remove the card from the page, and also you've got a little space here you can write on the back. Some of them have white on the back. You can just fill those in if you like. Now, if you go to my website, you'll find some sheets like this. You can download these and put them in a folder. And it does say business name, address, phone number, machine, key, number, and notes. You can put the contact information in the notes, or you can put them under phone number, the contact name under the phone number. I hope that helps you guys with your vending business. I do really appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to share with you what I've learned over the last 10 years. I know I've already said that. I do want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with you the things that I've learned. I really do love this job. I love the fact that I don't have a boss and I can kind of live my life really, for the most part, the way I want. And I want you to have that same opportunity to live your life the way you want to live your life. Okay? That you don't have to, if you get up in the morning at 7 in the morning and You want to roll back over and go back to sleep? That's your choice. You don't have to be up at a certain time. You get up when you want to. You go to lunch when you want to. And I really want you to get that from this business. And this business will offer you that. So in this business, the sky's the limit. The only limit is how many, you can put out as many machines as you can. I mean, you could put out one more tomorrow. You can put one more after that, one more after that. There's really no limit. And then there's other machines you can put out. You can put out the snack machines and the Coke machines. I really believe in this business, and I believe that you will benefit from this business. So I just want to say thank you again. I do really hope that these videos help you and allow you to grow your business. And again, if you have any questions, my phone number is 214-708-9287. All right. I will catch you on another video, or you'll catch me on another video. And have a good morning, have a good evening, or have a good afternoon.